Just bring Mr. Phat on, man.
What's up? Without much further ado, I'd like to bring in Mr. Phat of Hub City Records. What's good, my brother?
Oh, what's happening, man?
Oh, yeah. Man, nothing much, man. Definitely a pleasure to finally get you on the show, man. So, co-host, shout him out, man.
Whoa, what's good? What's happening with you, man? What's the deal?
Mr. Phat,
can hear me good,
what's going on?
Hello?
Yeah, you can out clear.
All right, for sure.
All right, man. So, what you got popping up these days, man?
Nothing, man. Just really trying to stay relevant in the production world, man. I got my label kicked off right now, the Hub City Records thing. So I'm trying to get some kind of, a good foundation label around the city, around Lafayette, which is nicknamed Hub City. So that's why I named the label Hub City Records. Me and my partner Big Kurt. He's the first artist that we got out of Hub City Records. We dropped a single for the summer called Fresh Pair of Nikes. We had a little buzz with that going on. And other than that, man, just trying to, still bounce around state to state, man, and show them how we get down in Louisiana,
Yeah, definitely. What's up, man? I mean, tell us a little bit, because I've been, seeing you. I remember y'all back in the day, man. I can't remember the actual album, but I think you had on a shirt and tie on the cover.
Oh, man.
I remember that.
Yeah, LOC.
Yeah, LOC, yeah.
Yeah, LOC, man.
Man,
yeah, that was...
y'all paved the way for a lot of up-and-coming producers like myself as well, man, so I definitely want to, thank y'all for that. But tell us a little bit about going from, localized status to just being, to the position you are today.
Man, it just was a lot of hard work and determination, man. I mean, I started out kind of young. I started off, around 15 years old, man. I got my first keyboard was ASR 10. Because I learned from one of the OG cats around here, man. I don't know if y'all probably familiar with Roy Anthony. They call him Chip.
Yeah,
but yeah. Chip. Them, when they had legit real popping back then, I was a teenager, and the guy they were with had a studio which was not too far from the neighborhood I grew up in. So being that my dad was a pretty popular musician in the city, he was connected with all the guys with the studios, like the Michael Lockett's and, the John Fords and all these guys that had popping studios, and that's when I first met Chip. And Chip was really he was working on the Deep South Syndicate album, the second one, when I met him. And at the time, that's when I met Red Boy. Red Boy was working on IBG's album. That's like two classic albums that came out around this area, man. If you're from where I'm from, you definitely know that, Deep South Syndicate and IBG really put a stamp on the area that we come from music-wise. So, I just was a studio rat, man. I know he got bothered with me, too, some nights. I just wanted to stay in there and just watch him push buttons. And he was like, man, if you can save your money and get a keyboard like me, I'll teach you how to use it. So, shit, that was the first keyboard I got. Just like Chip. So, he kind of showed me. Yeah.
What you using right now?
The same ASR 10 and some software stuff too. I kind of upgraded a little bit, but I just really I use a lot, man. I'm not really stuck to just one thing. I'm still analog. I got the ASR 10, the Motif 7. I got the MPC 2000, and then I'm on the software too. I use a little Logic, Reason. The only thing I've never touched yet is Fruity Loops, man. But I'm gonna do it sooner or later. Sooner or later, bro. I'm gonna convert and be a Fruity Loop user too, bro.
I hear that. That's what's up, man. We're just going in about that, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna let Rich get at you. Rich, what's good?
What's going on, Mr. Phat? How you doing, bro?
What's happening, brother? I'm good, man.
All right, man. I know of you, bro, and I'm gonna have to tell you my favorite song from you. I think you produced and did the song, but it was Big Fine Country Girl. I'm not sure did you do the production work on it?
Yeah. Big Moment Groove.
Yeah, bro, I love that track, and it was kind of funny because when I started actually getting on the music in I think that was around 2004, 2003 and stuff like that. I just got on the music and I just came back from Iraq, and my girlfriend at the time, she was like, that's all she was singing. I heard the track, I was like, man, you really inspired me to do beats because I like that sound that you had in that music. And me and you, we kind of worked at the same job. I'm not sure if you know that. I didn't know you at the time, but we worked at Walmart Distribution Center together. So it's kind of cool, man, to be interviewing you as a producer. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? And also we did a lot of collab work, you know what I'm saying, with other artists. So that's the introduction, folks, man. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Phat, good producer, very musical guy. He has a lot of musical background. And I have to say, you know, you being Hub City Records and stuff like that, man, that's a beautiful thing that you bring into the city of Lafayette. And a lot of people don't know about Louisiana is we get, you know what I'm saying, I think the Lafayette area as far as music concerned is not recognized like it should be, because actually if you really think about it, out of the whole state, we come third place, second to Baton Rouge, and then first to New Orleans. You heard me? I got a question to you. I got actually a couple. I'm gonna combine them together. First, what would you like to accomplish in the next 5 to 10 years? And within that time frame, what would you like to change about the Lafayette area music scene?
Well, actually, I mean, it's probably all summed up in one answer, man. What I really want to do is set a foundational sound for our area, bro. Just like you said, the same thing that we've been missing. I mean, I watched 2 acts get signed, you know, major record label deals, man. Like I officially had a hand in both of them. You know, one was the first time the Entourage got signed to Universal with the Bunny Hop. I didn't produce the Bunny Hop. My good partner Gambino produced that one, but I was signed to Red Bar Records. You know what I'm saying? And I watched how that happened. You know, I watched how when the city has a lot of support behind the music, it's like almost a guaranteed foot in the door with the majors. You know. And I'm not saying that majors are important these days, because majors is suffering bad. So it's not really about getting record deals. It's just about having a independent housing, you know, an independent umbrella to have your sound. Because it's like every city that you name, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, you go to that city and you name anything with record labels, there's always one main record label that's going to pop up. New Orleans, you know, Cash Money. Baton Rouge, you know, Trill Entertainment. You feel what I'm saying? Them boys really set a mark for the sound of that city. You know, not saying everybody that's from Baton Rouge makes music like Trill, not saying everybody that, but at least it gave them their own identity. And that's what I really want for Lafayette, you know, which is, it's on the verge. We real close, bro. Real close.
All right, cool. I think we got some callers that probably want to ask you some questions, Mr. Phat. So let's bring our callers in.
Cool.
Let's see, caller 5884. You on the line, man? Okay, let's go to caller 0196. Are you on the line?
Yes, I am.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the Iceberg Radio Show.
What's going on, man? I just got your tweet, you know, telling me to call in on Twitter, man. It's DJ Young Rob.
All right, DJ Young Rob. Welcome to the D-Dot's Producers Corner. Where you calling from?
Calling from Springfield, Mass.
All right. We have on our show talented producer out of Lafayette, Louisiana, Mr. Phat. Mr. Phat, say hi, hello to DJ Rob.
What's going on, Rob? What's the deal, brother?
Ain't nothing much, man. I'm hearing your conversation there, man. I see you doing it big out there.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Man, it takes a lot of hard work for that, man. Hard work and patience.
Definitely. Anything with the music industry takes a lot of patience, man, because you're going to deal with a lot of things that's discouraging and might make you want to lose faith, but it's always the people that stick with it that rise to the top, brother.
Exactly. That's how it is, man. So, yeah, tell me, I don't even know. I was listening, man. I hear you talking about your beats and all that, and me, I'm a DJ. I do a lot of mixtapes, you know. And on the beat side, I hear some people, you know, people trying to produce beats, and, you know, to me, it don't get to me. I want to know the main reason, like, the number one thing you need to follow to be a successful producer, you know?
Well, to me, I could give you my best opinion, bro. Through my experience, I'll tell you the best quality to have as a producer to get you noticed is not really just the music. Number one, you have to have a strong sound. You have to have your own identity as a producer. The second most important thing you need is good relationships with artists, because artists are going to be the ones to, to exploit your sound, to really display your sound. I mean, unless they come out with a radio station where we can just play beats on the radio and blow up, you know what I'm saying, then it wouldn't take that. But, you really got to develop good artist-producer relationships, because that's how a lot of my buzz started to happen. I started placing tracks a lot around with the hottest rappers in my city, just like what Rich was talking about. Big Fine Country Girls was that was actually the first club song I ever produced. The biggest dance song I've ever produced was the Cupid Shuffle by Cupid. He's also from my hometown too. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like that is what really developed my sound. The artist relationship I kept with Cupid, the artist relationship I kept with Big Boom and Two Throat is like, they always had something fresh to put across my beats. So after everybody was already tied into listening to the artist, they would be like, damn, who's making these beats they rapping behind? And that's when my name would start popping up. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it worked.
Yo, Mr.
Phat. What's up?
Oh, man, my bad. Go ahead. Finish.
Well, no, I was saying that's just from my experience what I think is one of the most, important qualities to have as a producer. You really need good relationships with artists,
All right.
I got a question. Phat.
What's going on?
This Trey, man. This Trey. What's good?
What's up, bro?
That Cupid Shuffle, man. I'm from Louisiana as well, bro. Baton Rouge.
All right, what's up?
That doggone Cupid Shuffle, man.
Yeah, bro.
You can go nowhere, no wedding, no anything, family reunion. But that's the kind of music that touches people. What we was talking about earlier, when we're getting back to music that has feeling, and the tracks you do have that. But I heard you say something earlier that really struck a chord with me, because I always tell people this as well. What is your opinion about mentorship? Because I heard you say when you were talking about different people who you knew, who you studied under, who reached out to you. What you got to say about that?
I think it's very important, because what it does, it cuts out a lot of wrong paths and a lot of mistakes that a lot of up and coming guys won't have to make. A lot of those guys, and I'm fortunate enough to say I was blessed to be around some of those guys. Like Roy Anthony and Gambino and Michael Lockett. Even when I was going around in Houston, I used to. I was producing an album for Scarface, man, on the Rap-A-Lot with another popular artist out here that I got, a real known artist named Vicious. He's like one of the number one street rappers around my area. He had a deal with Scarface. Just me being around the producers that was with Rap-A-Lot. I mean, it's important for me to be around that, and it meant a lot for me to just take in that moment and realize what I was around. Here I am with the guy named is John Beto. He was one of Rap-A-Lot's most popular producers. This guy got over 30 plaques on his wall, and I'm like, what could I not learn from this guy? You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who's proven that he knows what he's doing. That's why, mentoring somebody or reaching out to somebody a little bit under you is just what keeps the legacy, it keeps the tradition going. That's something that keeps the art pure. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and I agree.
Yeah.
That's make it keep going. It's mentorship. Yeah, sure. But yeah, man, like I said, man, that Cupid Shuffle, bro, you did that.
Man, you know what's crazy, bro? I got a funny story about that track, bro. And if y'all ever interview Cupid, man, y'all could ask him. He'll tell you this is the truth. That's one of the only tracks, bro, I really didn't like after we was finished producing it.
Bro.
And that's how it goes.
Yeah, man. I told the dude, I was like, dude, you was not putting this out, bro. This beat is too simple. He was like, nah, man, I'm telling you, they gonna feel it. I said, bro, all right, put it out, but don't tell nobody I made it.
Hey, Phat.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Phat. Now,
What's
question
up?
for you, bro.
What's up?
I know it kind of runs chills through my bones. You know what I'm saying? You know, we come from the same city.
Yeah.
To hear your song, like, keep a shuffle on the young and the restless. So when you hear your stuff being played on you know, if you're watching a game and you hear your actual production being played in an arena and stuff like that, what is your feeling?
I don't know, Rich. It's kind of unexplainable, bro. It really is, man. It's some kind of feeling of accomplishment. That's the number one thing I feel like. You know, it's like, damn, I can see I actually did something that I created from my mind that manifested to real sound can actually affect people's emotions. You know, like, cause that's why they play it. They play it to rile up the crowd in the arena. You know what I'm saying? So that goes to show you the power in music, and that's one thing I started understanding when I got older is, like, music is damn near a science, man, just like mathematics, just like physics. You know what I'm saying? It has something to do with waves and sound, you know, and I could hear you understand that, Rich, when I see how you was going in on that reason, man, and, you know, with the audio and stuff, like, it's really that important, bro. So for me to see something that I really created, you know, and that can have that kind of an impact, like you say, bro, I get the chills, man. I got the chills when I saw it in the movie Jumping the Broom.
Right.
You know, that was big for me, bro, because that movie kind of really set the pace and was like, damn, people been doing the Harlem Shuffle 30 plus years. To see that there's a new Harlem Shuffle, dog, you know, that's like, damn, that's a big accomplishment. So, you know.
Well, congrats to you and all your accomplishments and stuff like that, man, for real.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, bro. I'm humbled to say I'm blessed to even have that opportunity, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, shout out to my brother, man, because that was a team effort, man. That was a teamwork thing, so, you know.
Yes, sir, man. Definitely, man. You brought us 2 singles, YBD and Leave It Alone. Tell us a little bit about those.
Oh, that's those 2 songs were some singles I had off my latest project. What I do every year, I try to throw like a little conglomerate. You know, I work with a lot of artists around my city, and, you know, just myself, because, you know, I still got the rapper bug in me. You know, that's what I started doing. So every holiday, we got the holiday called Mardi Gras in Louisiana. So every Mardi Gras, I drop a mixtape called Phat Tuesday, because, you know, that's what Mardi Gras stands for in French. It means Phat Tuesday. So, you know, I started the Phat Tuesday series, and what it is I just drop hot tracks with a lot of the hottest artists. And the first song is YBD. It stands for Young, Black, and Dangerous, you know. And that's just a song that kind of captured the feeling I was at. You know, it's like a lot of us get stereotyped, or we might get, you know, lowballed at a certain bracket that people want to put us under. And it's like the more intelligence and the more knowledge you have about whatever it is you do, is the more of a threat you become to your competition, is the more threat you become to the people around you. So, you know, that's why anybody I say, you know, if you're on your game and you really study your craft and you know what you're doing, you black and, you know, you dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So, and I did that one with my own boy Vicious too, you know.
Yeah, man, definitely feeling it. So what kind of shout-outs, man, you got, you know, before we get to playing the songs and exit?
Man, just shout out to the whole Hub City, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Everybody know Phat. You know, if they know me, they know I got love for everybody. If I really want to shout out people, man, I'd be here till 10 o'clock, bro. So, you know, everybody from that 337 area to the 318, everybody in Louisiana, man, and shout out to every producer, you know, because I'm really glad y'all got a show like this, bro, because a producer is a real, one of the overlooked elements to the music industry that people still don't give that focus on. You know, they put the focus on you once you become, you know, big or you start buzzing. But, you know, that's really important. I wish they would have never canceled that magazine they had, bro. Double XL had a magazine. I think it was called Scratch.
Right.
Man, that was one of the best that was one of the best magazines ever came out, bro. But I guess they discontinued it for a reason. You know, that people start revealing too many secrets. You know, they had to shut that down probably. But shout out to all the producers who take the craft serious, man.
That's what's up, man. We're about to get into these two songs right quick. Just want to let everybody know, visit MajorMusicENT.com and also download the Homeboy Booms album on the, not album, mixtape on the website, Skywalker's Part 2, and also follow me on Twitter, DEEDOT81. Fellas, kick your shout-outs.
So this your boy Trey, man. You can find us on Nuance World Productions, LLC. It's on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter, Nuance World, LLC, and you can also hit us up at nuanceworldproductions.com. I also want to give a shout-out to the families of Troy Davis and the undercover cop, because justice was not served on that. So big ups, man. Rest in peace to Troy Davis, man.
Yeah. And this is Big Rich, man. I want to give a shout-out to Fella Head Reason. Comes out September 30th. Reason 6. If y'all don't like it or y'all don't got it, you need to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. You can pretty much follow me on Twitter, and that's going to be twitter.com/Big Rich, and that's Rich with a Y. Also, got a new website, updated and everything like that, so I'm pushing everything through there. JCS Productions with a Z. Again, that's JCS Productions with a Z.com. You can also hit me up by email, jcsproductions@gmail.com. And that's it.
Yeah, we definitely want to thank you again, Phat, for stopping by, man. Anytime you got any type of projects coming out, anything, videos, feel free to holler at us, man. We definitely like to have you back on the show.
Man, whenever y'all want to have me back, man, just hit me up, bro. I'm all about it, man. I got a lot of work coming this year, a lot of new projects, a lot of new artists I'm working with, man. So it's going to be a beautiful thing, man. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter, too, man, at Mr. Phat, MrPhat. I done left Facebook alone, so I'm on Twitter now, bro. I'm a Twitter book.
I think everybody going by the wayside at the moment.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, you put the game up on Facebook.
Yeah, man.
Like mine big right now.
We're about to get into the songs YBD and Leave It Alone. We'll see y'all back next week on MajorMusicENT.com and IcebreakerRadio.com. It's been another producer corner, and we are out.
Later.